right, guys, well, we are doing it. We're officially in the Santa Cruz, a truck that I've been wanting for a long time. Personally been wanting, not just wanting to drive and review, but personally been really excited about this vehicle. And we're out on the road with it right now. Then we're going to take it back to the ranch and take it off-road. But yeah, just excited to drive this thing, so let's get into it. So we are at the Star Hill Ranch outside of Austin, Texas, and this is the Texas Truck Rodeo. We've been doing this for years. We've gotten written articles about the Truck Rodeo. We've got videos from the last couple of years of the Truck Rodeo. This one is exciting because we've got some cool new stuff, including the video that you're watching right now. I'm really excited about, so let's dive into it. All right, guys, if you don't already know, the Santa Cruz is a compact truck by Hyundai. Now, Hyundai calls this a sport adventure vehicle, and I'm not going to let them get away with that. This is a pickup truck, and I've been asking for this ever since they showed off the concept way back in the day. I've already put out a few videos talking about the Santa Cruz and how much that I like it and am personally interested in it. So just know I went into this drive at the Truck Rodeo with a lot of bias of already liking this vehicle, or at least really wanting to like the vehicle. So what sets this apart from other pickup trucks? It is a unibody pickup, sort of like the Honda Ridgeline, except for a little bit smaller than the Ridgeline. Obviously, it now competes with the Ford Maverick that is now out, and it's based on the Hyundai Tucson, which I also have driven and also have a video out on that you guys should go check out. Now let's quickly touch on the powertrains offered here. You do get a 2.5 liter direct injection 4-cylinder engine that pushes 190 horsepower, 180 foot-pounds of torque. I haven't driven this model yet. The model that we're driving is the higher end trim, which we'll get into in just a second. But like I brought up in my build video for the Santa Cruz, I would probably go for the more base of this truck with that 2.5 liter engine. I just don't know if that 190 horsepower is really going to do it for us. So at some point, I'm really excited to give that a drive. If you get the limited trim, you can option up to a 2.5 liter direct injection turbocharged engine. This one pushes 275 horsepower and 310 foot-pounds of torque. Those numbers are more like it, but this also comes with the 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. And for all the gripes I've heard of this truck, the transmission is the number one gripe that I hear, and that is with the dual clutch, which only comes with that 2.5 turbo and not the naturally aspirated 2.5. So I can tell you right off the bat that the short drive that I took on the road here was perfectly fine, had plenty of power, had really good road mannerisms. It felt like you're driving a crossover SUV, which is kind of the point. The interior is really nice. Things are easy to touch. It does have, again, a very crossover interior. You don't get big, huge knobs and things that truck manufacturers think they have to put in trucks. This is really close to basically being the same as the Tucson interior, and I think that's a good thing. And this is the top level trim with the HTRAC and the 2.5 liter turbocharged engine. Now the one that I'm really interested in is the 2.5 naturally aspirated engine. It's only got 191 horsepower, but I'm interested to see exactly how that stacks up. So far, taking it out on the road, this thing had no issues out on the road, but we're taking it off-road now, so let's get into that. All right, yes, so let's move on to the off-roading portion of this, and it handled itself okay. This does have the advanced HTRAC all-wheel drive system, and again, we have that 2.5 turbo engine providing even more horsepower, but that dual clutch transmission as well. Putting it into all-wheel drive, it did struggle on a few of the more simple obstacles on this off-roading course. I think some of it is down to the speed that you have to take the bigger hills to not really spin out. But I've driven quite a few different of Hyundai's SUVs with this HTRAC all-wheel drive system, and they work well enough. So you're not going to buy this thing to be your serious off-roader, but if you got to hit a little bit of trails, you got to climb a little bit of hills, it can make it happen. But definitely if you're out on a ranch doing something more serious than what we're doing here, you're going to want something a little bit more beefy. But of course, this isn't meant to do that stuff. This is going to be mostly used on road, and like I said, the on-road did really well. All right, and the starting MSRP of this is $23,990. The one that we drove, the top of the line as equipped, MSRP was $39,720, and I think those are both really great prices for this segment. I know the Maverick is a little bit cheaper than this, but I do think the Santa Cruz looks better, and the interior is really nice with this one. And you get a little bit of conveniences in the Santa Cruz that you don't get in the Maverick. All in all, I left the Rodeo even more interested in this vehicle. Again, I really do like the looks of it. I like the way it drives. I like the size of it for a small pickup. I really do want to jump in one of the more base trims and drive that 2.5 naturally aspirated engine. But until then, I'll leave you guys with this one. I hope you did enjoy it. We spent a lot of time with a lot of vehicles at the Truck Rodeo, so definitely go back and check out all the videos that we're putting out on the Truck Rodeo. And until next time, thanks for watching.